Hello, fellow humans. I'm going to try to make I'm going to try to talk to you for a minute without coughing. I'm still trying to get over this COVID. I'm using these right now. I'm going to take one of these. I tried to talk to you last night, but I was coughing too bad. I've had COVID now for about 2 weeks, and I'm starting to get over it. My wife had COVID before me. She ended up in the hospital for 5 days, and actually she didn't have a very hard time of it. I was surprised. Usually when she gets sick, she gets really sick, but COVID didn't seem to bother her that much. She had a bad cold. The only reason she ended up in the hospital was because she had another problem. When they found out she had COVID, they also noticed that she had another problem that they wanted to maybe operate for, but they couldn't because they wanted to get her over COVID. Once she got over COVID, lo and behold, the other the other problem seemed to have gone away. I don't know whether that was an unusual case of, I don't know. Anyway, she got back home, and 2 days before she got released, I started getting a terrible cold, or I thought it was a cold, and then I got a killer sore throat. Then the cough came, and then the congestion, and then the aches and the fever. Anyway, for 2 weeks I've been not really miserable, but just not able to do anything. So I'm going to tell you what I did, what I think got me through this. And I hate to think what would happen if I lived by myself. I didn't have my wife to take care of me, or my daughters to come by and bring me medicine and things like that. I'm lucky. But everybody isn't that lucky. So this is to you people that you're old. I'm 73, okay? So if you're, I'd say, over 60, sometimes your family kind of floats away. You know, they move to other parts of the country. And not everybody wants to come into a home that has COVID. So if you think you may end up by yourself, this is what, if I were you, I would get all the things that I'm going to tell you in this video. So that's as far as I'm going with this. I'm not coughing yet, but if I keep talking, I'll be coughing. So I'm going to show you some of the short videos I made while I was sick and in the recovery. I hope it helps somebody. I feel sorry for anybody that doesn't have somebody that you can count on when you get sick. Okay, just watch the video. Take it for what it is. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not anything. I'm a mechanic for what, basically. And I make YouTube videos for fun. But I haven't made one in a long time because I've been sick. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you think of it, hit the like button right now, because if you're like me, if you start getting interested in the video's over, and then you think, oh, I didn't hit the like button. Oh, well, they don't need it. Actually, us small-time video makers, whatever you want to call us, we need the like buttons worse than anybody. We don't pay for premium advertising. We don't pay for all this stuff. We're just doing it out of the goodness of our heart. So thank you. Subscribe if you like. Most of my videos are not about medicine or anything. They're mostly about working on engines, or working around the house, or working on a wall or something like that. Like I say, that's all I am. I'm a working man, or was, a retired working man. All right, bye. Okay, here's the main thing. Bought this at the farm store. I used 2 of these, 2 of them in 10 days. Since I knew that's what I was going to use. When you get it, this plunger, whoops, this was empty, but when you get it, the plunger is, well, maybe I can't pull it back out. Yeah, I can. Plunger's out here like this. It's just a plunger. Nothing exotic about it. They stick it in about to the first notch. Okay, it's in there about like this. Doesn't have the black lines on it though. I divided it up in 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what I did with both of them. And every day, I would take this cap off. This cap goes on the end here. And I'd just squish it in to the next line. This clear paste would come out. I put it on a piece of bread, then just chew it up and swallow it, and then drink something to get it down my throat. It doesn't taste good, but it does work. It's very simple. It doesn't give you directions. It's not for people. It's for horses, and it's not for. Wasn't designed for what I'm using it for. I'm warning you right now, but it is Ivermectin. Ivermectin. The only Ivermectin I could find and buy. The doctors don't prescribe it. They don't prescribe anything. They just tell you to go home. And as soon as I'm well enough and I feel I'm not going to make somebody else sick, I'm going to go out and buy a couple more tubes just in case this comes back on me. All right? That's the only thing unusual I'm using. Everything else is what I would normally use for a cold. I took a picture of each one of these separately, but there it is. There's my, that was what I used to get rid of this crap. Aches all over. I was aching. Well, anyway, I went and picked up my wife. She brought her back home. And thank God the COVID wasn't that bad for her. I couldn't wait on her. She had to wait on herself. And within 2 or 3 days, she was feeling better. My daughter came over when she found out that we were both sick. And she brought over some medicine that she'd given her husband who had COVID and just got over it. Yes, I'd been exposed to it. Anyway, I'd already taken some of that ivermectin, and it's a horse drug. And but I'd taken it by the directions just one time, just for about a 200-pound person compared to a 1,300-pound horse. But anyway, she brought some, and she said that she read that we should take double what it says, only do it for 10 days in a row. So, big difference. But I didn't have any directions on how to take it as a human. So she kind of wrote down everything I should take. She brought me a bunch of vitamins. She brought me vitamin D3, vitamin C. I'm trying not to cough. And, what else? Zinc drops for water. It's supposed to be a little quicker than the zinc I was taking. I was taking it through a tablet. And something else. I took a picture of all of it. It'll be on the video. But anyway, if you are not ready for this, and basically if you live alone, you need to get ready, because when they say you got COVID, they're not just going to automatically put you in the hospital. They're just going to say, go home, rest, take care of yourself, and if it gets worse, come in and we'll bring you. Well, then we'll work on you. Hello. In other words, wait till you're almost dead. They'll come in and put you on one of those breathing apparatuses. My wife was on oxygen, but they never put her on a ventilator. She was on an IV drip. She was getting her antibiotics for that